Hey guys, here we are playing Ace Attorney Investigations. We are going further and further with our goal. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, we already did it, but I'll do it for you guys one more time. Have you no sin calling into the question as one who were a one such as myself? In my time. No more time for this. You clearly cannot be saved from your own willingness. Don't worry about me. I'm not the one who needs saving. Being Miss Lloyd, the woman who's being wrongfully accused for this crime. You're sure for us almost, but it's not her. The wrath of the extraordinary cannot be not. This is Sangpa! Yeah, time to deploy my cue. I might not be able to call the exterior of the personal plane in doubt. However, according to you, she shot you from outside the aircraft, correct? Which in this case is not possible to imply in this case. Without admirable, and the thing of Ms. Lloyd cannot be justified. How could I have? Prosecutor, I am the president! I'm the president! Checkmate. I trust you don't mind if we continue our investigation now, Mr. President? I hereby officially and unreserved confirm my approval. Consider this a job humanity and jealousy of my good office is known. Yes, without noble acts, such as these, unmistakable and inviolable, in which case we hereby cannot be our outcome. Our goals are aloft in our hearts. Oh, people of St. Far, I swear to you, here we are now. The investigation will continue. Oh yeah, you have to just say it. Okay, you got me. Mr. Knight, if you would care to return the evidence, take it. You didn't make such work? You sure did. Now the investigation can continue. Whatever, enjoy your pockets full of pawns. I'll be enjoying how you put them into play. Then you will definitely enjoy my next move. Mr. President, one more favor you will be how kind. What is it? Can you please give me a testimony saying yourself? How you want me to testify? Well, that's your next move? You want the President to testify? Gonna take him to court? Well, in good time, is it? Knight, you'll get his day in court soon enough. Then, if a person is in the cooperate and investigate stage of the progress, they will be obliged to put the occasion as they are for doing so. Yes. What's the matter? There's something you rather we didn't know? Then down, Knight. I will do as the prosecutor asks. Thank you for your cooperation. Now listen, and listen well! I was in the incident that occurred at the stage, of course. Suddenly, Rook and Knight jumped in front of me. Then bang! A shot rang out. It was plain as a balloon of red exploded nearby. Not hesitating either, my bodyguards tried to escort me back into the other plane. And then, second shot. The bullet went right through Rook and lodged itself in the bullet vest I was wearing. As you looked in another way, the President is also a victim here. Yes, the victim is attempted assassination. In wrong place in the wrong time. Does that even make weird? Why would the target of a crime start the investigation? I guess there's where something behind all of this he doesn't want to make public. A cover-up! I knew there was something more about this case. Yeah, wait a minute. Best. It meets the eye. Transformers! And the President is not the only one who knows the truth. That's right, Mr. Knight. And to the bottom of this once and for all. I'm gonna present Steel Samurai Balloon.
Objection!
You say it was a plain red balloon that burst, but Starling could differ. What? Take a look at this. I think you agree that it's hardly plain, would you say? No! What? Oh, you're that. Huh, Mr. President, meet this Steel Samurai. I would have hoped you might recognize him. Especially you were the hopping and interrogating yourself and the people of this country. Yeah, you need to watch the Gemini too. He's amazing. So you see, the balloon was struck by the bullet. It was anything but plain. In fact, the Steel Samurai. For a brief moment, you two red balloons. There were standing right off the security plan. They do look like plain, don't you? Simple balloons. Right, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Yes, Mr. President. It seems the Steel Samurai balloon was borrowed at the last minute, sir. Borrowed? How you were told. You can see you had to report on the incident of the spotting custodian. There was a little trouble on the site last night. One of the original burst somehow. Let me guess, Larry. Did they swap it in an emergency replacement? Yeah, one of the holders happened to have it. From what I heard, he was more willing to lend it out. Very lucky kind of guy, they said. Maybe go lucky Steel Samurai balloon, huh? Phil that the bottom part of it, make it look like an ordinary balloon. So while it was a Steel Samurai balloon, it was made to look like a plain red one above water. Now along of the shore of it. Wait, what was another problem of this? Sorry, sir, we didn't think it was a pressing issue. Indeed, you saw and knew it was no difference, correct? Yes, I suppose so. They really have mistaken the Steel Samurai for a plain red balloon. Still, Mr. President, I struggle a lot using wouldn't have noticed something different about the balloon. Of course! What about the burst fall? Now I remember. I see the balloon. Couldn't see it? That's right. The wind was blowing too hard. Flags off the side of are flapping, blocking my view. Is that so? Yes, those two flags. They were blowing back towards me. They will have a strong wind blowing right at the time of the incident. Strong enough to blow the flags just in such a fashion. Conflicting the way of our understanding of the case. Yes, it does. Thank you, Mr. President. Testimony has revealed another contradiction. It has? Yes, a contradiction that could turn this entire case on its head. When I arrived at the scene, the wind had died down and the flags were resting calmly for the most part. The wind was previously been blowing the flags, as the President describes. The evidence only takes on a very different meaning. There.
Take that!
Earlier we deducted that the bullet was struck the Steel Samurai balloon. The bullet passed through the flag where one of the same. From the two things, we further deduce that the trajectory of the bullet must have been taking. Now we conducted our shooter was fired from so the spectators then. Flags were blowing as the President described or became different. No way, if the flags were pointing in the direction, exactly, our direction completely changes completely. The reaction of the Brachiosaurus, we can and certain who fired that shot. Wait, but Miss Edgeworth, that mean... Yes, I know, we might not understand the reason. Only one person who did it. The bullet new projectile was fired from us. Oh wait, it was him.
Take that!
The person who fired the shot was none other than you, Mr. Knight. What? The path of the balloon back from the fourth lead. In this direction to the spot where you were standing. But the guy on the prosecutor's bodyguard. Why the heck would he go shooting balloons? This is absurd. What exactly are you trying to imply? There's Mr. Knight, a man who will save my life countless times. Would it be my assassin? Sassy Edgeworth, what do you put up with a lot from you, but this? We're the present weighing bodyguards and pieces put on the board to protect the king. I will handle this, Knight. Sorry, sir. Miss Edgeworth, the wind was indeed blowing quite fiercely around the time of my speech, but the wind picked up and died. Is it, can it not? Therefore I need proof. Proof that it was blowing hard enough to lift the factory point. The Christian was fighting around the time the president shot his fist. No, that shows just that. Perhaps it shows what happened. Like to... Is the flag? Sure looks like that. Your proof is in this picture right here. Further. Could be good. Which picture? Where? Like was really blowing right here.
Take that!
Well, do you deny it as clearly shows the flag? There you have it. Proof that it was blowing towards you at the moment of the shooting. So that means our pal over there did shoot the balloon? Making him the assassin? Mr. Knight is not the assassin. Mr. Knight is not the assassin. I've shot the balloon, but the president was on the other side of the town. Therefore, he cannot be aimed at his boss. Yeah, besides, who could even shoot at him? Why would he even shoot a balloon? What would be the point? And what's your answer? I might be able to aim for you something else next. There was a point. Sure of it. If I can figure out what it was, perhaps I can finally put this whole conundrum to rest. Knight definitely shot the balloon. And everything that's the case. Okay, so first, Knight shot the balloon. Knight's position. Why did Knight's position change? I told you I can't turn my neck to the right. Could only cover the president's left side. When I'm moving to the right of the stage. That's the only reason. Once the plan hasn't changed, that will be a remain position on the left. Giving them all able to turn on the right. You may be able to shoot the balloon close to him. Could it be that the security plan was changed for the purpose of popping one of the balloons? Suppose that is the case. Plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized for some reason? Yeah, we made the last minute change yesterday. The president orders. That's right, the president is the one who ordered the change. If I'm reading this right, the president knew in advance about the balloon shooting. Means he could have knowledge who would be in someone's crosshairs today as well. That's true, then everything else bothering me fall neatly into place. How did the shooter get a gun past security? I would have to carry out even the shooting wearing item of clothing. I'll use a laser sight would give away their location in the instant. The president suffered no injuries at all, despite the direct hit to the vest. Question tonight and the president don't want us to consider. Only one possibility would have liked to fight his gun. Create an illusion of the assassination of death. What? Huh? Idiot, you do understand what you're saying. I understand it all too well. I'm understanding everything now. I understand why you were keen to take the investigation off my hands, Mr. President. One of the real plans to remain hidden. How dare you to speak that way? Is this some sort of sick joke? Not a joke, I assure you. Simply the truth as revealed to me. Careful like I did in logic and reasoning, nothing more. The first shot was 5 minutes a night, specifically intended to hit that balloon. The sound of gunfire and the burst of the balloon granted to cause panic. Then he fired again. Did? Yes, he fired 2 bullets, both of which were aimed at the balloon. He did so, because the shot was designed to create the impression that the president had been hit. So then, what's the deal of the one in the vest? I think the better bullets planted there long before the shooting were occurred. So Mr. President didn't take a bullet after all. I was shot, I tell you. You'll be able to verify it for yourself once we take a close look at the bullet. But at least we can expect the traces of the books. That is correct. No! You said so. You found the shooter in the photograph. Rather than the right person. Thought I made myself clear. Strategy points only into one possible shooter, Mr. Knight. There were Tabby fits into this all. She was simply one part of the plan. In order to place suspicion somewhere, said about creating a fake assassin. Suspicion person in the red hood. And yet I have concern how Zoid was in this whole scheme. Well, I confident that none of the shots were fired by her. Her only job was to point the laser sight at the president. That's right, then I was... That's to turn your jacket inside out and in a moment the groove. Go into panic, yes. Thus making it a mysterious red hood shooter disappear in a blink of an eye. And when the gun and security plan were later found in the flash cam, it had been the work of an assassin so skilled they would have vanished in thin air. But then the case wouldn't have gone cold. Exactly what our friends here were hoping. And now what? They wanted you off the case. Indeed, because the entire affair was a cheap ruse to pretend by the president himself. Well, you lose some steam. President's metal mask voluntarily slipped. Admit it, the entire assassination was a lie, wasn't it? That stupid chief prosecutor had insisted on it signing you. How could I let this happen?
Objection!
That's enough, Edgeworth.
Mr. Knight?
Sorry, I'm speaking to the president right now. Yeah, well, I'm doing my job as a knight and protecting my king. So go ahead, keep running your mouth. Perhaps it would be better if you stuck to threatening each other with words. You wouldn't. I just don't need this thing to shut you up. Alright, my move. Question. You came I fired the gun from on stage. How do you figure I did that over thousands? Excellent point. From my counter move, I suppose. You had a certain thing that allow you to see your actions. Certain something? Huh? Mighty suspective. I used to hide his actions from the crowd. And this is where I'm gonna end it off for today, guys. Oh, I cannot pause it. But let me just quickly do this. This one.
Take that!
My attach case? Or yeah, this one. And this is where I'm gonna end off for today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Ace Attorney investigations as we are going further and further with our goal. Till next time, bye bye.